So let's talk a little bit about Gut Check It. What exactly does your company do?
So GetCheck, we provide insights that you typically get through other traditional qualitative methods, but the difference is we do it all online, and we do it in literally a matter of minutes, and typically at about less than 10% of the cost of traditional methods. And so we built this panel of over 5 million people that we can access instantaneously in a very specific way. So if you want to speak with 25 to 50-year-old women who are in the Northeast and purchase organic foods in the last 6 months, we can find those people very quickly, and then we connect those research participants with our clients in an online format where they can test out product concepts, test out pilots, test out ad copy, etc., all on our online platform.
How does this compare with in-person focus groups, advantages and
Yeah,
disadvantages?
it's a really good question, and I think it really depends on what the research objective is. Certainly, the kind of one-on-one anonymous nature of it certainly leads to maybe more openness, and I think you can get more out of an individual respondent this way than I think perhaps sometimes in a focus group where you have some dominant people that are kind of controlling the conversation. The disadvantage is you're not going to have the group dynamic, obviously, because it is a one-on-one format. You're not going to see that body language, etc. So it's not meant to necessarily replace focus groups, but can be a substitute in some cases, and in addition to in others.
Has anything surprised you about going into a business like this?
Uh, I don't think there's any big surprises. I mean, the interesting thing with any startup where you're bringing on a new methodology is that there's behavior change involved. It wasn't like anybody was really sitting out there waiting for us to do this. And so it's just the introduction of this new methodology, getting people familiar with it, and so they can understand when they can use it in their business practices.
How is Gut Check It sample recruited?
So that's a really good question. Today we partner with other panel companies. So the two primary panel companies we've partnered with is a company called USAMP out of California, and another one named Opinionology out of Utah. And they're well-established panel companies that serve some of the top market research firms in the country. What we've done with them, which is unique, is we built an interface engine which allows us to interact with both of those panels, and really kind of any panel company that we could partner with. And it allows us to kind of reach in and look at their panelists in a very specific way, so that when one of our customers comes on and is seeking a respondent, that 25 to 54-year-old female, etc., we can look on their panels in real time and identify them and get them an offer at that specific moment where our client wants to interview somebody.
Is there a thought to using Gut Check It's infrastructure for other purposes aside from its initial intention?
Sure, sure. We have really kind of two sides to our product development. One is on the panel side. Today, I think we do a very good job of fulfilling business to consumer type of studies that are domestic. We want to expand that. So we're going to work to get into business to business. We're going to work to get into international, and we have some partners identified on that front. We also are going to expand the way that our clients can engage with those panels. So today we do a one-on-one anonymous chat, but many of our customers have asked for other methods to interact with these respondents, such as video chat, doing online diaries where you have an extended conversation over a period of time, the ability to give assignments to the research participants, taking pictures of their pantries or bathrooms, etc., and loading them up and having a conversation like that. So the platform we've built is one of connecting our clients to respondents in real time, and then our job is to make sure we have all those kind of methodologies in place so our clients can get value out of that at the end of the day.
They say that such a large percentage of email is misconstrued. How do you handle irony and sarcasm and those kinds of things?
Yeah, that's a really good question. I think today it's it's hard, right? It's a one-on-one anonymous chat-based environment, and it really kind of plays into how capable the moderator is, I think, to kind of discern some of that. And I think it's a great platform for iteration. So the great thing about the one-on-one nature of it is you can probe, so you can ask what they meant. So if there was a remark that was maybe misunderstood, you can probe a little bit deeper. The other thing is, as we expand our platform to offer other ways of engaging that are more interactive, like video, that'll obviously be easier to understand.
And who do you see as your target client?
Yeah, it's a good question. Really anybody that uses or consumes market research today can be our client. We've had a good inflow of advertising-based clients coming to us immediately. We didn't really have any targeted advertising or PR initially, but the people that kept coming to our site and the people that kept talking to us were in the advertising community initially. That's now broadened, so we're getting quite a few market researchers that are coming to us that want to develop products around our platform, which is awesome. We're very bullish on that. And then, kind of the usual suspects that you would think about, whether it be a marketing or brand manager at an end client or even a market research department in some of those end clients as well.
In terms of your moderators, what background do they require?
Yeah, that's a good question. Well, as we've talked about, we have our do-it-yourself platform, so an end client can jump on and do the interviews themselves. Quite a few of our clients also want us to do the moderating for them, so execute on it. The company that we spun out of is called I Moderate Research Technologies. They've been doing online qualitative research since really the inception of the industry, and probably have done over 100,000 interviews at this point. So their moderators are really probably the best moderators for online that are out there, because they kind of led the way in the industry. So those are the people that we bring on to do the interviews for our customers when they need that kind of moderating capability.